This is the broadcast of our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, today being 8th of October 2025. So when I posted the video concerning the election, the Biafra first ever democratic election that is coming up soon in Old Anambra State, which comprises Odumegu State, Anambra State, and Ikemba State. Then I received a lot of questions. So all the questions you ask me on the comment section, this video here will let you know everything. The date of the election, the day of total shutdown of Biafra land, and so many things. One thing you should understand is that after that election, I believe a lot of things will be introduced into the street of Biafra land. One thing I want you to do for me in this video is to watch this video and share it out. Share this video out for Biafrans to watch as well, because it is very, very important. This is information, and this information need to get everybody, so that no one will say I did not know that Biafrans, United States of Biafra is having their election so date, and I did not know that so date is locked down. It is very, very important that you share this video, like the video, and also if you have never followed my page, my channel, follow, and also turn on your notification button in case of any interesting video like this, then you will be notified. Thank you and God bless you. So let's hear them.
And we have to do it according to the law of our United States of Biafra. We don't need any body, the zoo Nigeria, to validate how we're going to do our election. I call on the citizens of Old Anambra State to come out and exercise your right. Thank you, all the honorables in the House, and thank you, my DPM.
Thank you so much, Honorable Christopher or Honorable Uche. Do you want to highlight on the formatting?
Yes.
On the format, either of you, please go ahead.
The timeline, actually, I think they should pull it up.
Okay, yeah, Honorable, yeah, the timeline too, and then.
Yes, just give me a minute. I would
all
share.
right.
Do you want me to share the screen?
Yeah, share the screen.
Yes.
All right, just a minute, please.
And,
Yeah, so I pulled it from our government X handle. I do not know if it is clear enough for everyone to see.
yes.
But I can actually read it if
Okay,
you
you
want.
Yeah,
can
we can
read
make it bigger though, but it's okay, yeah.
Okay, so here, this is a press release. It says United States of Biafra USB election timeline for the November 4th, 2025 governorship and deputy governorship elections in the states of Ikemba, Odumegu, and Omambala, Old Anambra states. So on the 1st of October, sorry, no, the first, sorry, on the list, October 7th to 12th, you have the declaration of intent to contest. You have to send your notice to contest to the ihs@usbgov.org. That is the Homeland Security website email address. Next, on the 13th of October, the candidates who are successful will be announced, or the contestants, as the case may be, in the 3 USB states of Ikemba, Omambala, and Odumegwu, based on the approved criteria, which are as follows. A, must have supported the freedom of USB for the past 12 months. B, must have no criminal records. I mean, we all know we are doing the opposite of what is obtainable in the terrorist states, that we are no longer a part of. And we all know who their current leader is. We will not go into that. So nothing of such would happen in our new nation. So you would not have any criminal record if you want to contest here. C, must be 25 years and above. D, must be a Biafran citizen. E, must have a minimum of a college education. And number 3 here, from October 14th to 21st, 2025, it will be the campaign flag off. That's flag off of campaign by the contestants that are approved. On the second page, I hope my screen is still showing.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
We're hearing.
So October 22nd to 30th, 25, we have the pre-early voting in the 3 states. These votings will be both digital and physical in the homeland. So digital, that is online voting, just similar to what we did during our self-referendum, the digital and the physical voting. On November 1st to 3rd, we have the early voting, and this will be done, yes, as we've talked about. On November 4th is the main day, election day, and it will start at 7 a.m. and the elections will be done at 7 p.m. That is both digital and in the homeland. On the 4th of November, same day, the announcement of winners in the 3 states by the United States of Biafra election umpire, which will be followed by a confirmation of winners by the United States of Biafra attorney. Acceptance speech by the governors and deputies would follow, and then the speech by the USB Deputy Prime Minister. Yes, that is the timeline. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then I know the committee is still working on the formation of the voting. Do you have anything to say on that, either your Honorable Uche or to come on later? I think that covers basically.
Is Honorable Uche here?
No, he's not here, but every information the DPM will be announced on your X handle and the government X handle.
Okay.
The committee is still working, just like Honorable Ferdinand said. So yes, Biafrans will get updated.
All right.
Before then. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Christopher. That was a good recap of what our first election is going to look like. And I thank you so much and all the team working behind the scene around the clock to make sure this is an exemplary election that will be conducted in Biafra land. Before we go to the questions, I want to first of all let Biafrans know what we are doing is within our right and the laws of the United States of Biafra. Do not, when you hear some of the criminal elements that are being paid by the Nigerian state to promote Nigeria, when they go online be telling you, oh, how can you conduct an election when you are in abroad, when you are in exile, conducting an election in Biafra land? How can you be somewhere in abroad, in exile, doing this? Those people, ask them, when our prime minister created the Biafra Republic government in exile established the 40 states of Biafra. What was our prime minister in Biafra land? Ask them those questions. But we created the 40 states in Biafra land. We created the 40 governors. They are very, very active protecting their states. Ask the criminals that are telling you, how can you be abroad? How can you be there and you do election? Do they know? What do they know? We have our 40 state governors. The United States of Biafra government is in homeland and also in exile. It's like they don't get it. They do not understand that. So ask them, when our PM created the 40 states, when our PM established the 40 maps, the maps of each of the states, when our PM established the map of the whole Biafra, when we conducted our first charter that we went to Helsinki and we went to declare our freedom in Finland on November 29, as these people was the prime minister in homeland that time. Ask them, was Simon Eber in homeland? Can they answer the question? Because they are paid to do what they are doing. They couldn't do it under the prime minister. They think under the deputy prime minister, they will come out with this parade, with all these distractions and all that. They already failed. They are getting frustrated by the minute, Biafrans. You can see by the second, there is nothing we do that they don't have a problem with. That is typical Tinubu and Christopher Musa. That is what we expect them to do. We don't expect them to support me. We don't expect them to support Biafrans, because their job is to ensure that anything we do, they talk bad about it. They talk against it. That is why you see them every minute. Their frustration keeps increasing. They keep losing days. They know that the Biafra people have spoken. If they like, let them be naked on social media from now to the next 100 years. It will not move nothing. It will not make any difference. It will not affect genuine Biafrans unless those that are working for the Nigerian state. They are criminal elements. I believe most of them are already living them. So they cannot comprehend how we can do that. But they were able to comprehend when we created our 40 states, when we created the 15 counties in every state, when we created the district and the wards. They were able to comprehend that under our Prime Minister, Simon Eber. Yes, they were. But now they cannot comprehend how we can do it. How can we do it? That shows you how gullible their mindset is, how destructive and evil their mindset is. But we have gone. Any step they take, we've already gone there. And we're back. So Biafrans, we will show the Nigerian state on November the 4th and on November the 8th, 2025, that the people have spoken. Mm-hmm. And the land is being protected by the seconds. The United States of Biafra is on the land of Biafra, on the streets of Biafra. Is a promise. We cannot fold our hands while the terrorist state of Nigeria comes into our land and kill our people. Not anymore. The United States of Biafra defense must continue to protect our land from these forceful invaders in our land. We must remove them from our land, because if we don't remove them, they will remove us. We have resolved to do that. That is exactly what we are going to do. Whether they like it or not, they must leave our land. Most of you are fully aware that the United States of Biafra, our ID card, the second batch is out. And what I said, those that are continuously working with the Nigerian state to deceive innocent Biafrans in the area of whatever name they call themselves, whether they call themselves Fall Back, Fall In, Autopilot, CRC, Brigade, that the Prime Minister is no longer part of, any of these groups, if you have received the identity card, the national ID card of the United States of Biafra government of the Biafra land, it is for your best interest to return that. Because you are not a Biafran, you are not a genuine Biafran. That was the instruction we gave them. You must return that ID card. Because how can you keep the ID card of something you don't believe in? You believe that Biafrans can never have a free and fair election. You believe the Nigerian state will send their army to kill Biafrans when they conduct their election. You believe the Nigerian state is a terrorist state. The legitimized governor Soludo, in their election, they are already bringing mercenaries and the legitimized and terrorist army in Biafra land. If you believe in all that, and you are scaring Biafrans, oh, do not participate in the election, do not do what the USB government tells you, why are you holding the USB national identity card? Why are you holding our Biafran ID card? You must return that. If you are a man or woman of integrity that you are, you must return that and stick to your autopilot, to your auto brigade, to your fallback, to your CRC, to your B, whatever BC you call yourself. You must stick to that. You have no business holding the United States of Biafra identity card. The USB ID card. It didn't say brigade. It clearly says United States of Biafra. That ID card. You see the front, the top. It says USB. It says United States of Biafra. That ID card is all over. At least mine is. And I want it to be that way. And I approve that. The United States of Biafra ID card. It says USB. So if you are calling USB charger, this USB, it is not what Simon Eber wants. It is not what Nnamdi Kanu. This USB that is under Dr. Robertson, it's not the USB that you want. Return the ID card immediately. Return it. You have no business holding it. If you don't return that, that ID card will destroy you. It will destroy you. You must return it. Because you don't believe in that. You believe in autopilot. You believe in the dissolved CRC that the United States of Biafra, we dissolved it. We suspended them. You believe in the brigade, the ones that is manipulating the registration of the original brigade document in Maryland. If you believe in all that, what are you doing with the USB ID, national ID card? So why are you holding something you don't believe in? You must return it. And I know the Secretary of Homeland has also said that or sent information towards that. You must return that for you to have peace of mind. As long as you have that identity card that says United States of Biafra with you, you must shut up. You must shut up. Or support your people, support the government. There are no two governments. There's only one United States of Biafra for the whole 80 million Biafran people. Only one. Anyone deceiving you of any other thing, you are the one deceiving yourself. So return our ID card because it has the United States of Biafra on it. You can wait and work with those that will give you the one that have brigade on it or CRC or that. I mean, they have the opportunity to do their own. You can work with them and develop that one. But as long as this one that have the United States of Biafra, which equates to brigade, Biafra Republic government in exile, originally, not the polluted one they manipulated in Maryland, that has our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, from Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu to Simon Eber to Dr. Orobeze. Once you are not in this continuum, return that ID card immediately. You don't merit it. You are not fit. You don't qualify to touch it. That is the instruction. And you must return that and be where you are, causing the chaos you're causing all over social media. So we can go to the question and answer session from D, and then we will round up to that.
Yeah.
Any other thing.
So Now, if you have any question or any clarification that you need, or anything, that you have concern